Did you know that 9 million homes in Great Britain are at risk of flooding? And the impacts of climate change mean that flooding will only get worse. But that's enough of the doom and gloom. I'm here to walk you through how to stay high and dry when the waters do start rising. So let's dive into the three main types of flooding. First, we've got fluvial floods. These are essentially river floods, and they happen when the water level in a watercourse such as a river, brook, ditch or stream gets a bit too ambitious and spills over onto the surrounding land. Next, we have pluvial floods. These occur when the skies decide to turn on the waterworks, dumping so much rain that the water has nowhere to go, even if you're nowhere near a river or a lake. So, even if you think, oh, I'm safe, I don't live near water, think again. Surface water floods can build up to the point that drainage systems can't cope, and flash floods can turn a quiet street into raging rivers in just minutes. And finally, coastal floods. These happen when seawater decides to creep inland due to a combination of high tides, low pressure systems, and high winds. But what can you do to minimise the impact of a flood? Here's 4 ways to be prepared for when waters start to rise. 1. Understand your flood risk. Knowing the different types of floods is just half of the story. A flood risk assessment can tell you where water will come from, how bad it could be, and what you can do to prepare. Looking at flood maps and historical records can also help indicate if your area is likely to flood. 2. Sign up to flood warnings. These helpful alerts will give you time to prepare and save you a lot of money and stress. You can get them on your phone or on email, so make sure you're signed up. 3. Make sure you've got a plan in place. Having a plan of when to act and what action to take before floodwater enters your property can save you time, money and reduce the risk to people. Examples such as a response plan and emergency contact details and a grab bag are great to have to hand. 4. Install resistance and resilience measures. There are some simple changes you can make to your home to reduce the damage. For example, flood barriers, non-return valves, toilet bungs, pumps and self-closing air bricks can all help to slow down the ingress of water. You can also make bigger changes like raising plug sockets and other critical infrastructure, or tiling your floor or wall. So there you have it, your guide to understanding flooding and staying one step ahead of the weather. For more information, don't forget to sign up to our newsletter.